It's the Lions and Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. It's Week 6 and the Detroit Lions take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and I've got your fantasy football forecast with player stats and projections, the latest prop bet lines, our top prop bet selections, plus a look back at Week 5. It's all right here, right now. Welcome back to the Collector's Table. I'm Cole Seibel, and here's everything you need to know to craft a Week 6 winning stack. Stats. Through the first 5 weeks of the season, both offenses ranked inside the NFL's top 10 in total yardage. Detroit enters Week 6 with the 6th-ranked offense, averaging 365 yards per game, while Kansas City sits 8th at 361 yards per game. The Lions have experienced success at Arrowhead Stadium before, most notably when they stunned the football world 2 years ago in the NFL season opener. Many questioned the league's scheduling decisions at the time, but Detroit silenced the critics with a 21-20 victory, spoiling the Chiefs' Super Bowl celebration under the bright primetime lights. Since that matchup, Kansas City has gone 15-6 at home, while Detroit has posted an impressive 16-4 road record during the same span. Offensively, the Lions face one of the toughest challenges of the year against a Chiefs defense anchored by defensive end George Karlaftis that ranks among the league's best, boasting 13 sacks and 4 interceptions through the first 5 games. The Lions are the league's top offense, averaging almost 35 points a game. Look for the Lions to test the Chiefs' rush defense early and often to open up the rest of the playbook. Meanwhile, Patrick Mahomes continues to be the engine of Kansas City's offense, not only ranking 9th in passing with 251.4 yards per game, he also leads the team in rushing at 38 yards per contest. I'm expecting Travis Kelce and Xavier Worthy to have big games if Patrick Mahomes has to get rid of the ball early. Defense. Defensively, both teams bring balance to match their offensive firepower. The Lions ranked 8th in total defense, allowing just 298 yards per game, while the Chiefs sit 13th, giving up 314 yards per contest. Over the past 3 games, Detroit's pass rush has been relentless, recording 12 sacks and 15 tackles for loss. Kansas City's defensive front has kept pace with 8 sacks and 14 tackles for loss during the same span. A key to Detroit's recent defensive success has been its gap discipline and containment, 2 things that will be tested this week against Patrick Mahomes. The last time these 2 teams met, Mahomes scrambled for 45 yards, often extending plays with his legs. Keeping him between the tackles will be a critical point of emphasis for first-year defensive coordinator Kelvin Shepard. Defensively for the Chiefs, they will have to contain the Lions' running game. That's going to be a tough ask as the Lions are averaging 146 yards per game over their last 4 games. Fantasy Forecast. My top 3 fantasy projections for this game are Patrick Mahomes with 25.5 fantasy points, 275 passing yards, 1 touchdown, and an interception, rushing for 55 yards and a rushing touchdown. Xavier Worthy with 21.5 fantasy points, 14 rushing yards, 7 receptions, 106 yards, and a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 17.5 fantasy points with 65 rushing yards, 3 receptions for 35 yards, and 1 anytime touchdown. Game props. The top game props for the Detroit Lions that I like, I have Jared Goff over 237.5 passing yards, Jahmyr Gibbs under 70.5 rushing yards, and an anytime touchdown scorer with David Montgomery. For the Kansas City Chiefs, I like Patrick Mahomes over 259.5 passing yards, Xavier Worthy over 60.5 receiving yards, and Travis Kelce over 44.5 receiving yards. These 2 teams are evenly matched on both sides of the ball. It may ultimately come down to who has the ball last, whether it's Jared Goff or Patrick Mahomes orchestrating the final drive that decides the outcome underneath the Arrowhead lights. My final score prediction, I have the Detroit Lions 27, Kansas City Chiefs 17. I like the point spread with the Lions plus 2.5. I like the under 52.5, and I'll take the Lions on the money line. Power Stack. New this week is the Power Stack Same Game Parlay. This is where I take my top 5 plays and add them into one powerful stack. 1. Jared Goff over 237.5 passing yards. 2. David Montgomery anytime touchdown scorer. 3. Jahmyr Gibbs over 70.5 rushing yards. 4. Patrick Mahomes over 259.5 passing yards. 5. And Travis Kelce over 44.5 receiving yards.
Bonus pick.
My bonus pick for the week is Xavier Worthy anytime touchdown.
Last week
I hit on all 6 prop plays in the Lions-Bengals game. That was a big stack winner. I am 11-4 for the year, and this week promises more of the same. Not settling for small wins, this week I'm aiming for another statement card. That's a wrap for this week's ticket. I'll be back next Friday with a full breakdown of the Lions versus the Buccaneers on Monday Night Football. The Bucs travel to Ford Field in a clash of division leaders. I'm Cole Seibel. Until then, we keep it stacking. This fantasy football show has been brought to you by the Collector's Table on eBay, where you'll find great cards at great prices. This has been a Lions Mane production. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future shows. A special thanks for all your support goes out to Troy Williams at Indy Card Shop and I Like Esports Memorabilia on eBay.